No, I'm not
He doesn't need to be here anyways because he can't do this mission right now.
Yeah.
So,
Alright.
hello everyone and welcome back to the Lord of the Rings Online. I am one of your hosts, Matt. The other streamer here with me tonight is Aaron Romeo Moonberg.
Hello.
Also with us right now at the very moment is Barry Goldberg.
Hello.
And off running about until we get this quest done is Randy Runson McCulloch.
Hello. I've already done this quest, and it's not one that you can do repeatedly. So I'm just odd jobbing around Estaldine. Well, you know, when we did this initially, we decided we were just going to do the story missions.
This
so
is
I'm
technically
like,
our story mission. It's our personal story mission.
So I figured I would do all the side stuff, and that included that. So.
Alright, well, I forgot to read it,
Let us
so...
go
Oh.
I can read it.
Sure, go ahead, Barry.
Go ahead, Barry.
Well, let me just reopen this so you can hear what the guy sounds like.
It's actually a woman.
You know what the guy sounds like? I'm a woman!
Deep voice for a woman.
She is a Beorning.
No pleasant journey draws me hither, my sister. I have been sent to put an end to one of our folk. I held no warm feelings for Orphamoth, and I do not think you did either, but he is still blood. It saddens me that this action is necessary, but Grim Beorn has commanded it, and I think it just. Some weeks ago, Orphamoth began straying further and further afield, and I think he encountered someone beneath the trees of Mirkwood. From this mysterious stranger, he heard cruel whispers, and Grim Beorn believes these whispers took root within Orphamoth's heart. He spoke vile words to Grim Beorn and others of our folk and fled from our land. Now we hear that he has killed without mercy, striking down innocent folk without care or reason. I am glad you answered my letter. Orphamoth is strong and fierce, but he is of our blood, and I need someone at my side if I am to go through with this unpleasant duty. He deserves this judgment, but I do not know that I can carry it out alone. Speak to me when you are ready, and we will make for where he was last seen. Accept.
And then talk
Let
to
us
her
go
again.
at once.
And travel now.
Okay,
Orphamoth has
Oh,
brought
and
this
Ed
fate
is
upon
watching.
himself,
Hi, Ed.
but it does not make our duty of bringing him to justice
Looks like
any
we've got everyone
easier.
here. Well, actually, Matt's here. I don't know where Barry is.
yeah, it was fun.
There he is.
He's taking a while to load.
Right.
Okay, so Orphamoth was last seen among the ruins just ahead. Let us go forward with caution, my sister. Alrighty. Oh yeah.
So,
Old familiar places.
Alright.
All the familiar places.
Oh, I wonder if this will get you a bog.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised actually, since there are bog lurkers
Yes. It does.
They'll count for it, but there's not enough of it to truly progress the bog lurker quest.
in here. Every little bit helps.
Yeah, every little bit helps, but you get more up in the north area.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to be really good and have a couple of decent weapons, because half of them are hidden. Bog lurkers are the frickin' pain in the ass kill of the Lone Lands.
Mm-hmm.
North Downs, it's drakes.
I forgot to turn my audio back up.
More than just bog lurkers, but what?
Oh,
Dower.
hi.
Dower hand
There we go.
here.
Hail, hail, the gang's all here.
Not that we want.
Ed has mentioned that you can log the hunters. You can log the hunters and go after bog lurkers. It's a little bit easier that way.
Yeah, except I can't dual log. And usually when I'm out killing bog lurkers, I'm out on my lonesome.
I guess we gotta talk to him.
All right, that's all the meadow sweet.
All right.
Your expression gives me your answer. I thought as much. It was a vain hope that you would cherish the memory of our people and the blood of Beorn. Instead, you side with those unworthy of you. I thought I could make you strong. I failed in that, and I am sorry.
How about that? Beorning Magneto, everybody, give him a hand.
Well, he is wearing a red shirt.
Too good for the laws of men, I see.
More level.
You.
It is as I thought. He has grown weak in his old age.
Your powers are weak, old
We are
god.
stronger than the other peoples. They live at our say-so.
Who has given you these ideas, Offamoth?
These ideas are my own. They come from within. Strength seeks strength. I have sought out worthy allies.
Dwarves?
Beorning aided the dwarves of Thorin's company, though they were beneath him. The dwarves I have met wield more power than said lot. I
Uh-oh.
hear something rumbling.
You again.
Oh.
Scargrim.
Truce my allies will reward. In this heart, Ulfamar holds the hatred of both bear and man. The flame of those hatreds burns brightly and it makes him strong. Strong enough to slay your kin. Yes. Then I will leave you to complete your task with a few of my warriors.
No.
Son of a bitch.
And
Are you ready, Greely? Offamoth will not come with us, but we cannot let him go, for he is in danger to innocent folk of Middle-earth. I do not know much about these dwarves, but I can tell you this Scargrim corrupts any who come into contact with him. I'll handle Offamoth if you can deal with these dwarves, my sister.
Can you do the thing where he stuns you repeatedly for his dialogue bit?
No, we were looking back and forth at everybody.
Have
just
some
ran off.
bees!
Like a punk.
Oh no, she's dead!
You see, you are weak, and you have paid for that weakness. You will join her in death.
prove it.
Picture so it didn't happen. Bear on bear action, stupid bear. Yeah, run away. I know what we have come here to do, but even so I found myself not wanting to hurt Offamoth. I felt no such restriction, and his claws cut deep. Longhar winces at the pain of her injury. I do not know much about Scargrim, but what little I have learned is troubling. It is clear to me that he swayed our farmer kinsman in some way, preying upon his sensibilities. We have done as Grimbjorn asked and ended the threat Offamoth posed to innocent folk. That must be enough for today. Perhaps tomorrow we will do something about Scargrim Dorhand, for his danger remains, and Matt is drinking a ramune.
I just finished.
Yay.
Let's return to Oscarith. I'm hurt, but I can walk. Well, good.
That's
me
the
teleporting from
thing
here.
about ramen. It's not the most quiet of drinks.
Well, when you finish it, it is not. Little marble bouncing around in there.
We have the victory, but it is not a happy one.
I forget who it was, but someone told me they broke
It
open
actually
the
sounded
bottle and
like
kept the
her.
marble. And I was like, why would you keep the marble?
I don't know.
Yeah. I know that Offamoth was a danger to innocent folk and had to be confronted, but I wish it had not been so. His words were cruel, it is true, but I can also understand from where they come from. And now I know that it was not Alphamoth alone that chose his path. Others preyed upon his inclinations. Some great evil crossed his path in Mirkwood and made use of him for his own purposes. He had no love for dwarves, but this evil aligned him with these dour hands and their master Skargrim. That is the evil we must face. We will stay here for some time to rest from my hurts greatly, and then I will bring these tidings to Grimbeorn. I thank you once more and hope to see you again in health. Guard your spirit well and do not follow the dark path that brought Alphamoth to his end. Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah,
Deed
that's true.
bestowed.
Woohoo! Class trait.
Yay.
Race trait.
Class deed.
Bonus to fate.
Oh, I need one more level for another race slot.
Speaking of which,
This allows for fellowship maneuvers.
Oh, okay. I don't really
And-
need Return to Grimbeorn's Lodge, so replacing that.
I'll try this one. Boop. A little bit more virtues.
and honor.
Virtuous, you would say.
Fate.
Haha.
I got enough honey cakes for now, so.
You can never have enough honey cakes.
Yes,
There's
you
actually-
can.
I
Yes,
currently
you
have-
can because they're pretty low end.
They're
I
a
current-
deed.
Yeah, I
currently
know,
have
but once
20.
you have the deed though, they're kind of pointless. Because by that point you've leveled enough that you should be on better food.
Fortitude, empathy, honor.
I should start packing some food with me. I got a bunch of stuff like travel rations. Well, that's actually pretty good. Dale Man's crams. There we go. Oh, actually, all the food. Slotting all of the food.
I could be wrong, but I think Dale Man's cram actually levels with you.
Oh, sweet.
Because you can only get that usually by the silver and gold rolls. So it's a special food that actually is the value is whatever the tier level that you're at. I think.
Okay, so where to now, guys?
Hey, I got a question. For Virtuous Beorning, if I don't have
Greetings.
Fortitude, Empathy, or Honor slotted in my virtues, do they not add from Virtuous Beorning?
Correct. All it'll do is add to the max number on those. If you don't slot them, you can't use them.
Mm-hmm.
I currently don't have any of those, so I need
It's
something
because
honey
you have to unlock them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to either have them purchased or you have to be a high enough level for them to be unlocked automatically
That's a
anyway.
pretty good idea.
Which I'll work on
Let's do
later.
this.
I'll either do deeds or I'll buy them.
I wouldn't bother
Everyone-
if you're gonna go for the whole buying process. Just subscribe for a month. 'Cause that unlocks all your virtues.
All right, guys. So where to
Well,
next?
I mean, I'm actually going to buy a level in some of the ones that I don't have any of.
Okay, Barry.
I've never actually had to buy a
Guys,
virtue.
come on. Let's
Yes,
push on
you
with
need to
this.
stop now. Where are we going? I'd say we go to the North Downs myself.
Yep.
That
North
is
Downs.
where the storyline continues.
Okay, so yeah.
And I
North
believe
Downs
we
it
were
is.
at the like the deeds of men or something like that.
We're still inside the hall.
Yeah.
Estaldine,
Yeah.
Estildine. Actually,
can I fast travel there?
Do you have the milestone? Otherwise,
What do you need?
then if you milestone in Estaldine, you can milestone there.
I'm actually
Otherwise,
just doing a milestone.
it's going to
That's
be
right.
a fucking hard ride because you'd have to ride to Bree and then switch
I've done it before.
exits and then ride to Estaldine.
You go from, because I've been from Estildine to West Bree, down to South Bree, and then out to Oscaruth. So you do the opposite then.
And no Vexits Ramune, not Ramen.
Yeah.
Ramune. Ramune.
Alright, and Ed says that yes, the crams level with you, but they are still near the bottom of the food tiers.
They
I forgot-
are, but it's a very decent thing to have
Mm-hmm.
as a reserve. If you've been out doing stuff, you gained a whole bunch of levels. At least you've got something at your level.
Glorfingol, Lucky Duck. Okay.
Alright, so you want me to meet you at Esteldean?
Yep.
Okay, I'll quit odd jobbing and come on in then.
I'm in Halberad. I'm over by Halberad, I should say.
Yeah, I don't think you want to say that you're in him. Then there's so many questions.
Now I am in him.
Or is he in you?
Oh.
That is possible. Oh my gosh, we've all melded.
Oh, baby.
Aaron, turn this way. Turn so you're facing the same way he is.
And thus began
Oh,
the
hang on.
inspiration for a fan
Yeah.
fiction.
Now just zoom
Oh my
in.
god.
We are
We
the
have
it
nose
creature.
in the middle of our face.
Will you guys stop making Lovecraftian horrors in Lord of the Rings, please?
One of us.
Or excuse
one
me,
of
will you
us.
stop making Cronenberg creatures in Lord of the Rings, please?
Ed
Yeah,
is
Marty,
saying,
we're gonna have to leave Middle Earth. We've
Ed
completely
is-
Cronenberged the place.
Ed is saying
Lexi-
we've created Beartron.
Does that mean that Randy gets to create the head?
But wait, what was Vexy saying?
Vexy posted a horrified, shocked face.
I just like how there's this little nose in the middle.
Maybe. Yeah. There. I've merged with him now.
How many do I need for the honey cake deed?
A
I think
lot.
you need to make them 20 times.
I got 900.
Oh, I think it's
reputation
more
for
like
that. That was
200.
nice.
No.
Oh, I better get cooking then.
You can only do about 10 a day.
But yeah, you can only do so many a day.
Really? I didn't
Yeah,
know
then
that.
it yellows out.
Yeah, it's the same with turning into a bear. Speaking of which,
Yeah, I haven't done my bears in size.
Yeah, it's that one.
Vexy writes nightmare fuel.
Oh, come on! I love Nightmare Fuel. I search for Nightmare Fuel on
I
YouTube.
should
it's
probably
too
invite-
annoying.
Rand a team.
Maybe.
There we go.
Just maybe.
Don't hate me for being a bear. Alright guys, let's continue on with this.
Yup. I believe Barry talks for this guy.
Yes.
Sure.
Chapter 6, part 1 of 3.
Yep.
Yeah. He's Barry, he speaks for the trees.
Would you do something for me?
Oh, that voice again.
Mhm.
Of all those that have suffered in the North Downs, it is perhaps the people of Chiselbridge who have suffered the most. They have stood firm against all orc attacks, but their own numbers are dwindling. In fact, the mayor of the town, Lavelle Boskins, was recently slain, and his daughter Nellie now leads the people there. I would ask you to go to Chiselbridge to speak with Nellie. We will need her leadership at the council. I will give you a word of warning. Although our people have the most to gain from coming, Nellie would be the hardest to convince. The constant attacks would block all thoughts of anything but dealing with the immediate threat. Okay.
Which means we'll probably get to go slay orkies.
Yay!
Be my
I
first
need
guess.
enmity of the orcs.
Yeah, isn't this an instance?
No, the instance
Oh,
comes
no.
after you've done all 3 of these. Because each one of these is very similar. You go, you talk to the person, they say, no, we can't, but we might think about it if you do this. Then you go and do this. And you come back and they said, okay, we'll do it now. and then you come back here and you tell the cat.
3 times.
That's pretty much how each one of these chapters works.
Actually, I think I caught on to just what Aaron was doing just after she had already done it.
Hands free, everyone. Oh yes, and Ed says honey cakes are 100 with 10 per day, unless you use a skill deed enhancer. Trestle Bridge does have an instance.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember the instance.
I knew there was an instance in the Trestle Bridge side missions. I didn't remember it being part of the storyline.
That's not the right place even.
Yeah, I thought it was one of the ones that you did when you first got to Trestle Bridge, but
which we skipped. But yeah,
it's okay. We're going there now.
Took me forever to find because it didn't have an instant travel.
No.
I'm looking for an instant travel. I'm just not seeing it.
And I see a berry, and we're neck and neck, and now I'm ahead by a length. And now I'm breaking away.
Meanwhile, the pantomime rat does better with the pantomime horse.
And in last place, I believe it is. Yes, it is Beetle Bomb. Wow, I lost my voice there. Yeah, I lost my voice.
Oh, I forget his name now. The actor that played Gollum.
Andy Serkis?
Andy Serkis. He just did a bit on one of the late night shows where he read tweets in the voice of Gollum and Smeagol.
Well, that is still his big claim to fame.
How is this even mine, precious? The one tweet where we think it might have been Trump just misspelled a word horribly for some reason.
Oh, he's been reading Trump tweets.
Yeah, he was asked to do a couple of Trump tweets on a late night show.
Did they ever? Hamill did a couple of those in his Joker voice, didn't he?
It was Billy.
Somebody did it.
I want to say Billy Idol, but it was he did in the voice of oh god, the guy from Futurama.
Billy West, you mean?
Billy West.
Yeah.
Yeah, Billy West. Yeah.
Did it as what? Zap Brannigan.
Zap Brannigan. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Those were popular too for a long while.
But I swear Hamill did at least one in Joker voice.
Global warming is a thing made by the Chinese.
Kind of as a proof how much Trump sounds like a supervillain. But
just enjoying the countryside.
All this fake news.
Oh.
Chill, little dude, I don't have
I
your
keep seeing
precious-
Aaron's dot ahead of me,
And
but
it
I
also
never
speeds
actually
up.
see Aaron.
I am all the way ahead of you. Because I thought ahead of time.
There, I saw Aaron. Very briefly.
You'll never catch up with me.
No, because I'm going the exact same speed as you.
And on the exact same angle on the exact same road.
Yeah, it's almost as if this path was pathing. Oh, look at the moonrise.
I've decided to jump off the paid-for horse, and I'm cutting cross country.
I don't see a moon.
Kind of behind us, over the shoulder.
Yeah, it's way behind us.
Oh my god, my horse hit a buck.
Wait, where?
Are you insured?
For a few bucks more.
It's to the north and east of us, Barry.
Okay. And looks like fork in the road. Don't want to lose track of that. And this is a road. It's cobbles and grass. Okay.
Maybe Barry
Right
should have
there.
taken the automatic course.
Didn't he take the
Yeah, we'll be
horse?
waiting the rest of the stream while he's lost.
Hey, look, there's a chicken nest.
Oh, there was an automatic horse?
Yes.
Barry.
Pretty much what everybody jumped on.
Barry.
Whoops.
That's why you're all the way back in Nestledine.
Now, he's not in Esteldine because I passed him a while ago, and we were outside of
I was the
Esteldine.
last person to leave Esteldine, and I've now beaten Barry.
Just don't go up into Fornos, Barry.
Please.
Getting back on my regular horse.
Ooh,
Bam!
that's
Ow!
bad.
Ow! My face!
Ah, oh god!
Hot horse on horse
Jeez,
action.
watch where you're going.
You watch where you're going. I'm on a predetermined path.
Wait, was...
Boskins. I have to talk to Boskins. Where's Boskins?
No.
Wait, where?
Nope.
Wait.
She's
Boskins'
inside,
house.
isn't she?
Boom. Inside.
What?
Yeah, isn't she inside?
Whoa.
I'm just finishing some of these old, like, Breetown to Thesselbridge old
Wow,
quests.
you've been holding on to some old stuff, yeah. Yeesh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Actually, I'm finishing that now.
Well, that's
Nice.
because I never actually went up to Thesselbridge until we went to Esteldine. Other
There you
than
go.
to go to Esteldine and do crafting stuff.
Boop.
Stuff. Stuff.
Nelly! Whoa, Nelly.
Oh, in here?
Yep.
And Barry will take 30 more seconds to load. There he is.
Alright. A council of Estadine. Have you taken leave of your senses, Beorning? Are you unaware of the dangers facing this town? The constant attacks we must endure? These men in the east, if they truly cared about the threats facing Trestlebridge, they would help us here with these orcs. We would not have had to suffer as we have. We lost all those dear to us. Now I shall not come to this council, nor anything else, and I shall not be convinced otherwise. Now, if you have no other business, leave me to the defense of this town.
Wow.
Jeez. Oh wait, now we have to go all the way back to Halberd.
Yeah, this was a FedEx. I thought there was a task we could do to get them on the council, but no. Oh, wait. Yeah.
I'm taking the auto horse this time.
Yep. Because we have to go all the way back to freaking Esteldine.
Haha! Let's see.
Oh,
here. How
Matt
much
just
can I cut off?
teleported back there?
Nope.
Oh.
Nope, my teleport isn't gonna be good for another 46 minutes.
Yep, neither was mine. I was kind of curious.
I could have teleported back there, but since no one else can, I'm not going to do it.
Ed says Barry is learning, finally.
Huzzah! And cross country I go.
Are you trying to do this manually again?
I just
Oh,
put
look
it
at
on
that
auto run
moon.
and just watch for most of it.
Yeah, that's what I did.
I just
Yeah,
like
but
looking
you
at the
don't do cross
countryside.
country, Barry. I do.
Ah,
And I not only auto run, but I also go cross country because it's faster. Oops. Accidentally stopped for a second there.
I would argue that point, but we shall see, won't we, Matt?
I think we have seen a couple times, have we not? Oop.
Well, Aaron and I are both on chartered horses. You're doing
As am I.
cross country. We will see who gets to Esteldine first.
We're doing it again, aren't we?
the race is on! Dun, 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 dun.
And meanwhile, this horse will be will be piloted by our tame racing driver.
Some say he has faced against the ring wraiths and survived.
And I'm so neck and neck with Aaron that we're passing each other every couple seconds.
I don't see Barry anywhere.
And some say that the riders of Rohan actually bow to him as he goes by.
On my screen,
All we know is he's called the Stig.
On my screen,
And
you're
he has a
hugging
hobbit
my
pie.
back.
I'm on my own.
Around. Turn your camera around. Do you see
I
me
do.
like, right behind you?
No,
Nope.
that's me. You're behind.
Oh wait, my bad.
Dum, dum.
I was gonna say. I took off before you guys did.
Yep, I saw her taking off just as I was approaching it. So
All three of you look like you're in a group. Actually, no. Now Erin looks like she's finally separated from the pack.
yeah, there's a little lag on the dots.
Matt looked like he was just sitting around at Nathan Hodges' farm. I do like my new look. A little backpack and everything.
Let's see.
I'm still.
Matt is currently leading the pack, but
I
he's
still have a
now on the
commanding lead.
straightaway, so he can't actually cut cross country. So now we have the speed advantage.
Speed advantage
the
for a
question
certain
is-
amount of space, though.
Yes, the question is the amount of space good enough to catch up to Matt before he gets to Esteldine?
So this is Top Gear Middle Earth edition?
This is Top Gear Middle Earth we're doing right now, yes.
I don't know. See, I rather like the chestnut here, or maybe this is the hawthorn color.
I'm riding the chestnut.
What is the speed differential you get on these?
I have a speed of bonus 62%. I tried saying 26, but my dyslexia stopped.
I don't know how fast I'm going.
Ooh. Matt's in the final straightaway before the north-south approach.
I've just been passed by someone on a very fast horse.
Yes, but that wasn't one of us.
No, it wasn't.
Who was it? Because they could be closing in on me.
Yeah, they are. It's Midnight Gardening.
Well,
That's the
no, that's
kinship
a
they
wild
want.
deer. I don't see them yet. If they're coming this way.
Oh, we're
Matt
right up
has
behind
passed
you.
the north-south
Right up behind
road.
you.
Aaron is right on his ass at this point.
Oh yeah. Here, I'm coming for you, man. I'm coming for you.
I just caught another corner. You're out of straightaways, and I have all of the cuts throughs. No, you're not on me yet, Aaron. You haven't won.
Ed says that we can all have Top Gear Middle Earth. He shall be riding a Magitech armor that plays Terra's theme.
Ah! Wanderer of Middle Earth! Huskel has passed me! Huskel has passed me 105, and I am here.
Damn it! No! No! He won! He cut cross country and he beat us here by a sliver. And we were on the auto horses.
But like 10 seconds from the earliest one of you that left.
Look at that.
Look at my horse, isn't it amazing?
My problem is it takes me so damn long to find my destination on the friggin' horse taxi screen.
Yeah, I did have to scroll through down
Like,
to
where the hell is it?
Whee! I also beat you inside.
Yeah, I
didn't
wasn't
bother
really
getting
racing.
on my
there.
horse just to go across town. I'm just hoofing it. I mean, footing it.
You mean clawing it? Bear claw?
Sure.
Hurry.
And there's
There he is. Read away, Barry.
What do you need?
good you've returned. It does not surprise me that Nelly refused a call to the council, but that does not matter now. Word has arrived here that a large contingent of Orcs is moving on Trestle Bridge. The people there are strong folk, but I fear they are no match for these Orcs and the chieftain who leads them. We must go to their aid.
Finish now.
Might I take a moment of your time?
In the past, the orcs that have attacked a bit of the Tok'ra tribe. The bloodlust of that tribe usually caused them to throw themselves heedlessly into the battle without forethought. The orcs that now move on Chisholm Bridge appear to be of the more powerful Ugba's tribe. These warriors are stronger and more skilled. The townsfolk will not be able to stop them. I would send a party of my men to aid them, but all my kin are dealing with matches in the east. You and I may reach them in time, however. You have done much already, but I'd ask for your help in this battle. Gather what warriors you can and return to me. But make haste! Chisholm Bridge does not have much time. And
Jeez.
yes.
And talk to him to travel, I assume, and then it's gonna be an
Yep.
instance mission.
Yep.
Away we
We
go.
must not delay.
Are you prepared for the battle ahead? It will be a difficult one, and we will need all the warriors you can gather. Are you ready to leave now? Yup.
The little town of Trestlebridge is all that stands between the Orcs of Angmar and Breland to the south. Halbarad, Ranger of the North, gathers heroes to help defend.
Everything's on fire again.
Uh-oh. We must convince Miss Parsons of the threat that is nearly upon her. Continue.
We're
Follow
already following
me.
you.
Okay.
Guys.
What?
She came
Oh.
out.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
Wow, you two.
I'm sorry, I see an open door and I want to go through it.
Yeah, I was in
Oh
the
my
corner,
god,
like,
and now
wait
she's
a
being
minute.
this proud bitch. We'll deal with the orcs without your help. I'm like, fuck, bitch.
What?
Now, first you're complaining that there's not enough people to help. Now you're complaining that they're here to help. How about you go crawl up your own backside and then figure out what you want?
We're freaking Beornings.
Where are they?
To the bridge!
Destroy everyone!
Speed boost!
Yay!
Oh, it's a boss!
I think they all are. The nasty ones they are. Not very strong though.
Yeah, we kicked their backsides. Hardcore.
More will be upon
Oh,
us
wait.
soon.
More
Wow,
going.
that barricade does nothing to really stop them all that much.
They just walk right over it.
The walls, they do nothing. However, a angry bear wall does seem to do the trick, doesn't it?
Yeah, Miss Boskins.
Want these things dead? What can bear do for you, huh?
I could even reach him from here. Haha. Shift out their form. Are their numbers without limit? I hope they have numbers without limit because I have a rage without head.
Well, the battle master's dead.
Yeah.
They'll kill their
Working on their
champion now.
blade. I'm working on their blade master. You know what? You know what should be the
dead.
You know what should be the theme for our little group here? The bare necessities of life.
Oh god.
Is that it?
Looks like it might be.
Let's have one final word with them, then leave.
Fine. Oh, talk, okay. We've done well this day. I am indebted to you as well for your aid, as I fear the battle would have turned against the Free Peoples had you not been here. I must leave now. I hope it is not too much to ask me to stay behind. I would ask that you ensure that Trestle Bridge remains safe through the night, then return to me in Estildin. Oh, it's the same guy. Okay. This is a great victory, my friend. A great victory indeed. I thought it was someone else.
He didn't know it was the same guy from Esselden.
Cutscene.
Elrond has healed
God.
Frodo of his mortal wound, and now the time has come to decide the
My
fate
ears.
of the One Ring. I can see no other path than that which leads to Mount Doom. Who then shall defend Eriador against the shadow of Angmar?
The shadow.
I haven't yet bothered turning down the instance sound.
What evil lurks in the hearts of men, the shadow knows.
I must apologize to you, for I fear my behavior towards you was nearly unforgivable. I see now that the constant orc attacks were nothing compared to what Angmar could bring to bear on this small town. You and the Ranger Halberad have risked your lives to save my people. I am in your debt.
I'll just take the sword because it's worth more.
Yeah.
Give me all your swords.
Oh, shoot. I don't have room. I only have 4 of those.
Delete something.
Yeah.
Delete anything you have like less than 5 of immediately.
The debt I owe you and the Rangers cannot be repaid easily, but I hope to make the start of it by answering Halbered's call to the council. Whatever strength the men of Trestlebridge can lend to Halbered's endeavor shall be his to command. Please go to Halbered that I will come to this Estildin as soon. Go tell Halbered that I will come to this Estildin as soon as I settle matters here. I'm still responsible first for my people, but I see now that the free peoples of the North Downs must stand together if we are to remain free. Thank you, my friend.
And here we say, okay. And guess what we gotta do again, people?
Go back. I'm gonna follow Matt.
Whee!
Really?
I'm following Matt. Hands free. For now,
Mostly
anyway.
hands-free.
No. I'm going to, the stable master.
California, here I come, right back where I started from.
Master.
Let's actually, I'm gonna actually avoid that spot. I will say, by the way, that I actually did screw up at one point during the last race. I actually dropped down a cliff and was slightly slowed for a while. I could have avoided it. I still beat you guys.
How did that crow get attached to us?
There's a whole bunch of crows out here. They're just angry at everything.
Are they still green at you? You're level
yeah, they're
32.
green.
They're green at me now, I guess.
So I guess one or two more levels, and then I won't even look at me. Yeah, if you go too far, a little bit further to our east here, you'll fall right off a cliff. Close to a pond. And I did that last time.
Oh, I think
and despite that, I
yeah.
still beat you guys.
Yeah, that's actually the cliff that I came down. When I was trying to follow you guys over here.
Final Fantasy 4? Why are you in my brain?
Why isn't it always in your brain?
Actually, was it 4 or was it 6? It's one of the Super Nintendo games. Still, at least it's one of the good ones. 5, mediocre. 3, meh. 2, ugh.
Wait, Final Fantasy 2 is supposed to be bad? I own that one.
Final Fantasy 2 depends upon which version. I'm not sure.
2 and 3 were kind of so-so. Final Fantasy 4 was good. 5 was so-so. 6 is arguably the best of them ever. 7 is great. 8, still great, but less great than 7.
It's good, but kind of confusing.
No, excuse me. Good, not great. 9 is back in the great level.
Yes.
10 is great.
10, you need to warm up to the main character a little bit, but he can become very attached.
It's great, but less great than those. And then it slowly declined until about 15.
It declined until 14. 14 started off like as one of the worst, and then suddenly got rebooted into being one of the best.
Yeah, the only Final Fantasy I have is there's that app that I downloaded, and then I watched Kelly play a bunch of 7 over at Doc's apartment, just to give you an idea for how long ago that was.
Wow. I played a little bit of 15. That was actually the first Final Fantasy game I ever played, was Final Fantasy 15.
Final Fantasy 1 is still a classic. It's not the plot is kind of meh. But
Final Fantasy 1's actually my personal favorite still. And that's because it was before Square started cinematically adding personalities to all the characters.
Well, that's just it. Again, the plot of it is paper thin, but what plot is there is not by any means horrible.
Yeah, but I was able to use my
it's because it was one of the first. It's your basic by the numbers. The world is being corrupted and destroyed by the things that are supposed to help make it a decent place to live. You heroes of light, go fix. Be evil bad. Be evil bad turns out to be this giant demon named Chaos at the very end. Punch him in the face. You stopped a time loop that kept the world corrupted and destroyed. You win. Have a nice night. Bye.
Yeah, the bad guys still had some personality in 1. The characters that you made didn't, but you could insert that in your mind.
Yeah.
And that's where 8-bit theater comes from.
Yes.
A party of white mages. This is ridiculous.
The pokey thing goes in the squishy screaming thing. Or the sharp end. Sharp end goes in the squishy screaming thing. That's how swords work.
I'm gonna make sword chucks.
Da 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 da.
Is it nice being here before everyone else, Aaron?
No, yes. Especially when you're just like traveling along in someone's slipstream. It's cheaper too.
Boing. Ooh, I had a little lag spike there.
Yep.
Must be loading peoples.
See, I could have followed you, but between being a slightly lower level, things are more prone to attack me. And also, I think I have a higher speed boost, so I'd actually be edging in front of you. So
Why do you think you have a higher speed boost?
Because
So I
he
can
bought the speed boost?
Oh, he bought the speed boost.
Yep. Also, so I can run away more effectively.
Why do you think he thinks he's faster, Randy?
I couldn't remember who bought the speed boost. I know Sarah did. I couldn't remember who else had.
My horse gets a plus. Let me just mouse over this. Speed 78%.
So it's only really another 16%.
Yeah. But on a long enough trip, that goes from I'm edging in front to you lost sight of me on the mini map.
Ooh.
What are you looking at, Matt?
I'm messing around with my portrait.
Oh, wait, you can... Oh, yeah, that's right. Custom character portraits. Oh, wow, I've got a ton.
Cool.
Yeah,
It is good to see
P-frame.
you again. My thanks for your help in that battle. Without you and your companions, I would have surely fallen, as would Trestlebridge.
What
It
can
is
I
also
do for
good
you?
to know that Nellie Boskins will come to the council. She is a fine and strong woman, and I will welcome her and her people's presence in the conflict ahead. Now,
Would you do something for me?
while I await the arrival of those coming to the council, I must ask one final task of you. My chieftain, Aragorn, must be told of what has transpired here. I also would seek his counsel, as the position I find myself in is an unusual one. Aragorn has always been the one to lead, to organize, and inspire. If only the matter he was seeing to was not of much greater importance, then he would be here. That cannot be helped, though. By now, Aragorn should have arrived at the refuge of Rivendell and the Trollshaws. It is a hard ride that awaits you. The word must be taken to Aragorn of these matters. Look for him in one of the guest rooms of Elrond's house. Oh, Elrond, huh? Cool.
Ah. We're gonna walk all the way to Rivendell, don't you know?
Yeah, that's a walk. Especially if you haven't been there before.
These characters haven't.
We're not able to fast travel there?
Ed
We can
says
fast
that
travel
you get
some
the
of it.
war. Ed says that you get the war steed, and a lot of those boosts don't matter.
Alright. Can we...
How can I be of service?
How can you be a service? How close can you get
Minimum
me?
level 40!
North Downs, Trollshaws, Evendim, Breland, Angmar. Not that greatest of selections. Let's, is my... No, it's not back yet. I guess the closest I'm going to get to is Breland, and actually I can get there for free.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna go teleport home!
Return to Bree.
So, wait, where's... Rivendell, where's Rivendell?
Rivendell is grayed out.
It is
Rivendell
locked
is
out
on the
to
others. Rivendell,
Oscaruth and the Lone Lands, guys.
I'm
over
hitting Bree. I was
there.
gonna try to go to Rivendell from Bree.
Yeah.
that's what we're doing. Anyway, Barry, go to Lone Lands. We're gonna go further east into the Trollshaws, and then northeast of there is where we get into Rivendell.
Better than Bree, I'm going to my personal house.
I'm going to Bree. Come on, finish loading.
Since my house is
What's traveling?
Bree, I'm practically at the Forsaken Inn.
Alright, now I just
All
write
right.
off.
While I'm here...
Gosh, Bree is so laggy right now. There we go.
Oh, it's over there.
Oscaruth. Swift
And
travel.
Stop by my
Oh my god,
ingredient-
I'm disappearing.
I stopped by my ingredient crate while I'm here because why not? That's not the only reason I went to my house. It's also because I'm practically the Forsaken Inn. So
You've said that already, Barry. Stop
Yeah.
repeating yourself.
Rivendell, swift travel. Damn it.
Still
Rivendell?
locked out?
Yep.
Because we haven't been to Rivendell.
I have.
Well, apparently a lot of us have not.
I do believe
There
we
was-
need to
there was
actually
a
have the line all
quest-
the way up there.
There was a quest that warped you to Rivendell to talk to Elrond. And when I
Oh.
did that, I ran out and I grabbed the swift travel point.
Wait, where's... Oh. I think I know the quest that you were talking about. It's like,
yeah, I
which,
think
actually,
I think
which
we got
quest
pushed
is
on
that?
before we could actually.
I
do
don't
that, though,
remember.
Sunless.
Swift travel still locked to level 40. Let's try Oscaruth.
Yeah.
I would switch travel to Oscaruth, but I spent that already, and I need to wait another 21 minutes.
I'm just gonna wait for you guys here. Are you going...
Where's here, Oscaruth?
Oscaruth, yeah.
Do. Final approach. Hello.
Hello.
Let's see now.
Cutting across the marsh, I see a berry.
Ah! Rivendell. Accessible.
Yep,
From where?
Well, for me, it's accessible from
because he did a mission before that did that. For some
Yeah.
reason, I couldn't get to Rivendell. Through one of those missions.
Even for fast travel, we need to be closer to.
No,
Get
it warps you to Rivendell. It just, boom, you're in Rivendell.
Yeah, because
The
I
thing
did
is,
that one.
if you do the mission and you don't tag the swift travel point, which is clear the other side of Rivendell from where you are.
Oh, you mean like the teleportation point, like what I have for back in the I only have one. Thanks.
The stable master. I mean, right here. If you had done
for
that,
the Stable Master, you need to get closer first, usually, for you getting swift travel.
No. Like I said, it doesn't matter if it's swift travel or regular travel. You still have to unlock a Stable Master to go places. Like, there's this mission around level 20-ish that warps you to Rivendell to talk to Elrond. If you take the time before warping back to go clear the hell out to the northwest part of Rivendell, and tag the Stable Master, you can both swift and regular travel from the Trollshaws, or from Oscarud.
How can I be of service?
But if you haven't tagged it, you're shit out of luck.
Yeah, I never did that mission on this character. I don't know which mission it is. Oh wait, is that one from? Is there still one left from what's his face? The Brown Wizard?
It might have been one. The one from
Rivendell?
It might have been. It might have been.
I'm gonna go check. Oh, Ed says he thinks that quest is from Gandalf and the Prancing Pony. If that room is still accessible.
Yeah, and that would have been a story mission, so that's a while back already.
It's not a story mission. It's a tag on to a story mission. But the question is, has it already been lost? And really, what you do is you talk to Elrond. And he wants you to do these whole bunch of custom skirmish stuff, or custom instant stuff, most of which suck ass.
Well, if it comes down to it, I have a few mithril coin knocking around.
No, we'll just hoof it. Like, I have one, but...
Yes, Barry, you're making it easier on yourself and not for anyone else.
I have 19 mithril.
I'm just gonna sit here and wait for you guys and harvest stuff that I can sell on the market. Oh yeah.
I think I have 19 mithril because I bought stuff before to buy other things with, and that's what I've left. That's my change.
And sit on the side of the road like a dark rider, black rider. All right, Barry, you're coming up to me here pretty quick.
You're not even on my mini map yet.
Yes, she is. She's a green arrow.
You hear that, Barry? I'm the green arrow.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, that's fantastic, Ollie. What do you have in your quiver today?
You don't want to know what I've got in my quiver.
Is your base the Quiver Cave?
No. It's either the Arrow Cave or the Quiver.
There you are, Barry. Let's wait here for Matt.
I'm kind of on auto
You can
horse.
dismount.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Ouch. Fuck you too,
And I
Lord.
literally dismount 10 feet from the stable master.
We're waiting on Matt. What's the matter, Matt?
Orky tried to shoot me.
Oh, okay, Barry.
That'll happen.
Get up here. Oh, there you are.
Okay, I'm
Thought
stream
you were-
sniping to come in and say two things, so I can stop typing it. Barry, save your mithril coins.
What was that?
Wait, what's that?
Save your mithril coins.
Yeah, save the mithril coins. They're more of a use for you if you get stuck somewhere and you have a completed quest. Or save them for actual important purchases. Don't just spend them willy-nilly. I do that all the time and I regret it.
Okay. Yeah, I try not to spend them unless I absolutely have to.
Yeah, just save as many as you can. It actually...
But
It helps when you get later on and you gotta go like 5 zones back across the mountains and through Moria.
If it's for the stream for YouTube, I'll do it because for YouTube.
Don't even. No.
Because I don't even know if
There's-
Matt has access to that.
I have like maybe 5 mithril coins.
Yeah.
Oh,
I have
you guys
one.
are over here.
Yeah, that was just that, you know. Mithril
Okay,
coins is
very
something you
good.
should
Way to
always
troll
save.
stars.
I mean, you can get them in the Hobbit presents. There is a chance.
But it's
Mhm.
rare.
Auto-run.
It's rare, and there's a better chance if you have access to the gold presents.
I
Following
have
Matt.
access to gold presents.
I have
you gotta
access
be-
to
you gotta
gold
be a member.
presents. He is. Matt
I'm
got a
currently
$30 tip
subscribed.
Oh,
from
okay.
one of his
the
viewers.
gold
I
presents
got-
are open just like silver presents. They're just only openable once a week.
I did a month subscription. Thanks to Vexy who is watching, I was able to afford the subscription for at least this month. He gave me 25, a little less because they take it away for handling your money over to PayPal.
Well, Vexy should have an option to actually pay that for you.
Also,
set up the same
Vexy
option,
paid
too.
that. I got my $16 from Patreon, and out of the clear blue, VidMe gave me $30 when I asked for my recent tips.
All right.
I'm not entirely sure if they were meant to give me $30, but that's what they gave me.
All right. And point number 2. Since you are going to hoof it through Rivendell, ignore those of you who have the quest packs. I would say ignore the shiny quest rings.
Yeah.
Oh, of course, because we're just trying to get to.
Yeah, we're
Finish
literally
story
doing
quest.
quest stuff and trying to get to certain locations.
Well-
we're not deviating right now, which I frequently have to remind certain people.
Yeah,
I'd
you know
come
what
in
happened
and
when
say
Aaron
that.
sees ore.
Aaron, you might not be able to harvest ore in the Troll Shaws yet.
She probably
Okay.
can, but she doesn't want to right now.
Well,
Nah,
yeah,
not
you
right
definitely
now.
don't want to.
Point.
I'm following Matt right now.
And
Hands
Barry's
off.
ahead of me, but I'm not following him. Although
And
the map hasn't
Bright
changed
side.
yet.
by coming in from Oscaruth and riding right to Rivendell, you're getting a deed done.
Yep.
Really?
Yes.
Isn't there also a stable master kind of along this road too?
There's three
There's
stable
a
masters,
stable master
but
to our north.
Rivendell's
There's a
the
stable
important
master to
one.
our south.
Rivendell's the only really important one, because those 3 are all quest hubs. Well, those 4 are all quest hubs that you will go to as you do your questing here in the Troll Shots.
Oh, the road to Rivendell is the deed that you get done.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
What are the requirements for that exactly?
It's an exploration deed. You'll get it as you ride to Rivendell.
Yeah,
Ah.
just stay on the road to Rivendell and you'll get it.
Yeah, I'm apparently getting it on a paid for horse because you all ran off ahead of me. So
Oh, I figured you would be already on your way.
nope,
Yeah, you were talking like you're teleporting.
nope. I said I could, but I hadn't.
Oh, wait, no, you guys are going to miss one of these.
You were saying earlier about Vexy being able to help pay for my monthly subscription or something to that effect?
Not the monthly subscription. I was talking about the tip.
Just like singular donations without having to subscribe through something like Patreon.
Yeah,
Yeah, like,
which
The next time
I
Vexy
have.
gives you a tip, there used to be an option where you could pay the processing fees instead of the person getting the donation.
Oh, okay.
I
I
did
think
it a
that's what
number of
Vexy was
times.
mentioning because Vexy's like said he didn't see the option and he normally does.
Okay.
They might have gotten rid of it.
They might
Yeah,
have.
because I did it a number of times for Angerbeard when I've donated.
Grinning gorgeous.
Yeah. I also set up a Streamlabs service too, so just in case.
Yeah.
Give people the option because not everyone wants to subscribe to Patreon,
Apparently.
especially if they can avoid any surprise subscription fees, you know, every
I suppose,
month.
yeah, if people don't trust themselves for long-term subscriptions.
Or sometimes you just forget about it. For the longest time, I forgot I had 3 Patreons go off on the first of the month.
Mm-hmm.
3 Patreons and a Twitch sub.
I was wondering where all your money was going.
Yeah. And then I found out where it was. It's like, oh, okay, that's fine. I'll just plan around it.
Yeah.
All the rings. I see all the rings. I'm so tempted to go on a killing spree. Not going to.
The thing is that the rings reset anyway, too.
I know.
Yeah, those are all repeatable quests.
I know.
That's why I'm not tempted to do them.
You don't need to do them as repeatables. It's good to level up if you need to level up. But getting Rivendell reputation is so easy. Because there's 3 zones for it.
Yeah, and to be honest, I'm not that hooked. I've learned my lesson a long time ago not to get too hooked on constant questing because it's not needed.
Yeah.
And to be honest, a lot of the stories kind of become cookie cutter after a while, so it's best to move on.
A lot of the rings you're seeing right now as you ride through the troll shaws, those are all just repeatable quests. There's
Yeah,
no
those are all
zone
just
attached.
repeatable slay quests.
They're just they're basically Lotro Carnage quests. Yeah.
The same thing you see in Rift.
And somehow Randy just lagged ahead of me. I don't know how that happened.
Ever since...
Oh, actually, no, that's right. He's on the automatic horse.
Yes, I'm on the automatic horse.
Ever since the wastes came in, we've had some pretty odd lag spikes in game.
Oh, I've been noticing, yeah.
Which actually will get worse in a couple of months here when Mordor comes out.
Red
Also,
enemies.
Fuck that price scale. Fuck it right in the ass.
Price scale? What's that?
The 3 prices they've published for Mordor.
Oh,
There's like the super expensive pack, which gives you a whole bunch of cosmetic bullshit that Sarah's going to buy.
Of course.
No, yeah.
For $130.
Jesus.
Sounds kind of like Rift, where they did that with Rift for 150.
It's basically what Rift does.
I heard something.
I'm
waiting for it.
Yeah, there's a $70 package, which doesn't give you as much.
Yeah, I think somebody just donated again. As I saw a little guy in my corner.
Again?
I'm willing to bet. I'll look in just a moment when we have a chance to stop when we aren't worried about monsters nibbling our bums.
Yeah.
I think Bexy was being awesome again, though.
Yes, I would assume as
fly.
such.
Watching somebody run from the more flies.
The flies, they're everywhere.
So, like, when someone donates, it makes
that would
makes
be
a
Barry
noise?
trying not to die.
Yeah, Streamlabs.
As long as you
Streamlabs
have the
pops up
Streamlabs stuff up and ready, yes, you can actually hear sound effects when people donate stuff and when people follow you and everything else.
Yeah.
Bye, Barry.
If you watch any big streamer, and they're using Streamlabs, it'll pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
You can change the sound effect. They actually have pre-built sound effects. You can change the animation. They have some pre-built animations, and you can actually add your own personal ones.
Oh, so these are the widgets that you can add to your channel?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I looked into this
Just ahead of
when Krister tried to get me to stream. In fact, I'm still looking into this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I lost my horsey.
That's okay. I'm following you on my horsey.
I can't get my horsey back up though because I'm in combat mode right now.
I can actually see where the path is. Now there's no
Okay,
question
yeah,
about
now there's
right
finally
path.
a road here. Whoosh, 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 whoosh.
There's always
We're
been
done
a
there?
path.
There we go.
It's pretty easy to lose going up the hill.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
I have to look into adding some of those widgets.
Yeah, I've pretty much add them to the corners of all my different divided up things. So no matter what I'm streaming, it'll be seen on the stream.
You know, Rivendell could, afford to, possibly put in a couple of shrubberies on that path.
Make a nice little path down the middle.
No, the Knights of D would show up and just stand there.
And then
They
they'll
are
demand
an
that.
active kin.
And then they'll demand that Then they'll demand that they chop the tallest tree in the forest with a herring.
The problem being the biggest, largest tree in the forest over here.
God
yeah, that's
damn
over
it.
in the giant country.
It can't be
Have fun
done.
with that.
Which way?
This way. Actually, no. The other way is better.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah, I thought
I
so.
was thinking to Elrond, we want to go to Aragorn.
If we want to get
Just
to the
make sure
horse
everyone
stable, we
hits
want to go
the,
to Aragorn.
Yeah, just make sure
Wait.
everyone hits the the stable.
Oh. Barry's already over there?
Yep,
Yeah.
yep,
He's been
I
ahead of
beat-
us the entire time, Aaron.
yeah, because he has that super, he has the,
He has that extra
Oh, yeah, the
16%
super
speed.
I beat out Barry, but then I dismounted going into Rivendell and he went past me. But then he did the same thing I did and went, which way am I supposed to go here?
It's Rivendell. That happens to everybody.
How about my big map?
Well,
Over
no,
there.
my
Close it.
instinct was to head east and down because 9 times out of 10 when you're in Rivendell, you're going to Elrond.
Yeah.
The problem is this time we're going to Aragorn, so it's like,
Mm-hmm.
shit!
It's pretty rare when you don't go to Elrond.
Oh, get over here and then I'll look at that message in just a moment.
Who was the voice of Aragorn? Does anybody remember?
In this?
No, I mean...
It was John Hurt in the animated movie.
No, Aaron, when we were doing voices.
Oh.
When we had to talk to Aragon back in Prancing Pony.
I don't remember.
I think I did it and I tried my best to just attempt his voice. I think. I can't remember.
Are you guys
for
gonna be
sure.
fighting over Aragorn?
No, I'm just trying to remember.
We're just trying to remember who was doing it.
Yeah.
How can
We're
I
not
be of
arguing
service?
over who, you know, we're not going dibs. We're going,
Who did
did
it? And we're just like,
it's so freaking long ago. Because that was before the Lone Lands, which was before the North Downs.
Yeah, that was chapter 1, book 1.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Is
There.
it bad that Rivendell still feels kind of new to me?
No,
Yes.
you don't really go to Rivendell.
I could read this guy, but
Yes,
I'm
you
doing a
do
lot of
go to
reading
Rivendell,
today.
Ed. You go to Rivendell all the fucking time.
Yes,
Every
but how
time
often,
you... Every
how
time
often
you...
has Aaron gotten to Rivendell?
True.
Yeah. Like I've been to Rivendell on Thrank, but I've never really done many of the quests here. Maybe I have. I've done a few.
There's
of the
not a lot of
quests.
quests in Rivendell proper.
in Rivendell.
It's not as worn for me as say Lone Lands and North Downs and
Cough,
Greenland
Moria,
for sure.
cough.
Yeah.
Yeah, for Rivendell is mostly where you go when you end a book. They send you to Aragorn to talk, and he'll do the epilogue for the book and the prologue for the next.
It still feels kind of special to me, is what I'm trying to say. This is a special moment.
We're gonna all ruin your special moment.
You came here to talk to Aragorn.
This
Who I am so glad they
magic
didn't try and
moment.
model after the movie actor.
Oh,
I thought they did kind of.
They all
No,
they
they've been
purposely
deliberately
tried to
trying
model
to
them after the
avoid.
books, all of them.
Yeah. They tried
Just
to
a
avoid
moment
the
here.
movie actor likenesses on all the characters.
That the only thing that doesn't make me happy with is the hobbits, because god damn it, I hate the hobbit models.
I hate the hobbits. I hate
That too.
all of the hobbits.
Vexy donated $5. Should cover what they took. Thank you, Vexy. And that's what
Yep,
he was
that
also
is
saying in the chat too, is that it was to help cover
Oh.
with what was taken away. You guys had John Hurt join the stream? No.
That would be
His
awesome.
ghost.
It would be very hard to do now that he's dead.
Ghost of John Hurt will come back and talk to you. Ooh, spooky.
Trust me, if we were going to have John Hurt on any stream, it would have been an Unearthly podcast
Yeah.
to talk about his war doctor times.
Yup.
But of course, that will be impossible now. Because
Alright,
he
who
has
wants-
joined the choir. Fantastic.
Who wants to talk for Aragorn?
I've been reading
Matt
a
thinks
lot, so
Matt
not
thinks he's did it, so
I
we'll let
might
Matt.
have. Let me have a listen to his voice here.
I thank you for this news.
Okay, yeah, I can get that. Oh, that I could have been there to aid in those matters. But I would seem my fate lies to the south and not the north. I will compose a message for Halbernard and ask Master Elrond if one of the elves could carry it to Estelden. You have done enough, and you have my thanks. For now, take what ease you can here in Rivendell. Finish now. Oh, I must select one thing.
Oof.
Snakeskin locket is at least worth a decent amount.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just took the box.
So
Welcome
now
to
we're
Rivendell.
starting book 4. And
Book
we
four,
might
it's
have
red to
orange.
me. Yeah.
we might have hit a berry wall here.
What's
Def-
the
Quest
level
level
for book
37.
four?
The
37?
book 37 and berry is 30.
He can't even get it yet.
Yep.
Needs to be
So we
32.
hit a berry wall, so no, don't accept it yet.
Yep.
Wait till later. Okie dokie. And actually, with that, we are actually over an hour now, for sure.
Yep, we're at an hour and 18 minutes. So I will play us off here. Barry, come back. Let's just stand in this room here.
Barry, come back.
Barry, come back.
Barry, come back. All right.
Baby,
So thank you
go
everybody for joining us. I've been Aaron, Romeo, Moon, Bert. Stash wave. And I've been here with on a tandem live stream, if you will, is Mad Matt Windchill.
There, now I'm waving.
And Randy Ranson McCulloch
Good night, everybody.
and Barry Kazak Goldberg.
Yeah, hi.
All right, and you can also, if you'd like to support us, go ahead and donate to our Patreons. We also have started up, both Matt and myself have started up Streamlabs too, if you just want to do a one-time donation, just for more options and stuff like that. So we'll still keep doing what we're doing. You keep being awesome. Here's also Matt's Patreon here.
Keep your stick
There we
on
go.
the ice.
Okay.
You didn't say it right, Randy. It's keep your stick on the ice.
It was a spur of the moment thing.
And if you're interested in anything else we're doing, every Wednesday from 10 p.m. until midnight, we do an Unearthly podcast, which is a podcast about Doctor Who, all kinds from the new season all the way to the Big Finish audios. So go ahead and tune in to that on Twitch and Unearthly podcast. All right, and we'll see everybody this coming Tuesday for our Secret World Legends live stream.
Yay!
About 9:30 or so. We'll start that one on Tuesday.
On Tuesday. Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Alright,
can also
have a
catch
good
my
night.
solo streams of it
Oh, yeah.
during the weekend. After I do my Friday the 13th stream tomorrow. Which, by the way, I'm planning to cut down on the amount of YouTube videos for that, but I will still do streams.
All right, everyone. Have a good night. Thanks for joining us.
Good night.
All right, stopping stream.
And good night, Vexy, and thank you for the extra donation.